Hello, I'm Discord J Knight, and today we're totally breaking the fourth wall and doing an all-important big channel update. This video is going to be a little less of my normal content and a little bit more chill. I'm going to really put a little bit more of myself into this one. And while we go through my channel update, we're actually going to be drawing some updates to my Discord figure as well. So I think that's where we are going to start. So just follow me. Get your kid ass out of here. I don't know what it was. I think it was due to me trying to get videos uploaded as fast as possible so I can move on to the next. Well, somehow along the way, my videos became formulaic in terms of visuals. Shout out to a viewer of mine, another like a dragon, for that phrasing. I think they hit the nail on the head when they said that, and I totally agree. They suggested that perhaps a new dynamic pose for my Discord figure might keep things new, might keep things fresh, so that's what we're going to do. I actually had some older poses as well that I was always going to update, and for some reason, just me being busy, I just never ended up updating those. So we're going to update those and make a couple new poses as well as update some old faces. I am so going to bring back my Discord troll face. I'm so bringing that back. That was my original logo for the channel when I originally joined the MOP fandom, and yeah, I'm coming back. I guess I'm just, Discord troll night. But yeah, moving on. We got a long list of things to go through. We got to go over my IO drama, my channel numbers, and what have you. But I think what we're going to start out with is what I'm looking to do with the future of this channel. So as of writing the scripts, I have 698 subscribers, and I cannot thank you all enough for that. Really, it is amazing that anyone wants to see my content. It's really motivating. But as horrible as it is to say, I don't do this, guys. I don't do this for you guys. I do this for myself. I really do. I do it for myself because I love laughing at my own creations. Even my first video on this channel, I generally get a kick out of. It's just my humor, and I love the fact that I have found an audience to join me on my journey as I slowly become more comfortable laying a lot more of myself shine in terms of humor and style and delivery. So what is my ultimate goal for this channel? I have had to think about that for a little while now. And it's funny because I remember one time a family member going to a psychic, one of those palm reader, read the heavens type whack jobs, if you ask me. But she literally asked my family member to tell me, she asked my family member if I had a YouTube channel, and she said yes. And she told my family member to tell me that I will only find success if my heart is completely into it. Of course, I think she was talking utter baloney at the time, and went along with my poor excuse for a Star Wars channel where my heart really wasn't into it. And slowly as the Star Wars kind of turned into what it ultimately became, I ultimately got burned out, frustrated, and sad, and just I hated the outcome of something that I once held so dear at the time. At the same time as I was phasing out Star Wars, I was phasing into MLP, and despite loving it, I was so embarrassed to say the least. But something that really, really stuck with me. It's something that stuck with my heart. I have a dream, had it for a long time. I wanted to be a YouTuber, a successful YouTuber, not a crazy famous one, just one that could make a small little amount of money doing what they enjoy. And despite having other dreams that have failed in the past, this is one that I keep coming back to. And so that's where I stand. That's what I want to do. I never want my hobby to be my job. I want my job to be my hobby. And I really feel like I might actually have a shot here, which is ridiculous considering that, no joke, when I started this, when I made my first YouTube video on this channel, I didn't mean for it to go anywhere. I started this pretty much more or less in my YouTube advice from a failure video. I stay at this too, but I was on the verge of giving up. I had, I was done with YouTube. I was done with a lot of what was going on with Star Wars, and I had to step away from YouTube, clear my mind, get in a better shape, a better position. And when it came down to it, I just decided to edit a funny little video about how I got into MLP, to give it to my MLP buddies something to laugh at. Like, that was it. But I was shocked when I found that video getting, no joke, 20 times the views I would normally get on my old Star Wars channel. And from there, I just haven't stopped. And that's amazing. I really can't stress this enough, how much my heart is really into this. I love MLP. It's done so much for me in terms of mental health, in terms of my motivation, and enjoying my YouTube channel again, and just enjoying YouTube in general again. I love what I do, and I want to get monetized. And like, no, it's not because I'm doing it for the money. It's because I want this to be my job, because I love it that much. So yeah. And technically, I have 500 subscribers, and that's all you need is 500 subscribers. Although, of course, 1,000 is like the big milestone. That's when you're technically out of like small channel hell, is what they call it. But the thing is, you need the watch hours, and my watch hours, I'm about halfway there, and they're going to reset by the end of this year. I'm not going to be able to get my watch hours up over that number yet. So monetization, while is the final goal to make a little money off of my hobby, not go entirely crazy, just enough to say I did it, you know. This is without a doubt the end all goal. Of course, the first thing I gotta do is, again, while my heart is totally into this, and if my heart is never into this, if I get tired of this, I'll let you know, and I won't make videos if my heart is into this, whether I'm making money or not. If my heart is into it, I'm not gonna do it. But luckily for me, my heart really is in the MLB. And I really do feel like this is my chance to make it next year. That's right. Next year, I want to get monetized. Right now, though, I have to focus on a few things before I can hit the quote unquote big thing, right? I need to focus on a few things before I hit the big stream. So instead, I'm going to be focusing on the videos. I need to get better at basically just everything. My writing is really improving in terms of how flying my scripts are. I think that's really been improving, but I need to get better at visuals. And if you notice the visuals both in this video as well as the videos in my Cozy Glow video, the visuals are much better improved. They're not perfect. And that's the thing. I'm never going to, like, when I did the Star Wars channel, I used to be, try to make everything perfect, and it never was. And I'm not striving for perfection. I'm just striving to improve because I want to. I want to make more entertaining videos with better visuals for you guys. And by doing that, of course, I'll be able to start rivaling some of the bigger YouTubers and starting to get a little noticed and starting to get my channel up there. And that's what I want to do. I also need to promote my channel. And while I do most of my promoting on YouTube, And I really feel like I got a good hold on that. Now I need to promote my channel on other platforms as well. So this is what I'm thinking of. I would love to hear your thoughts about this as well, and what you, my audience, has to say about this. So leave it down in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys think. I used to promote my YouTube channel on Discord, and yeah, I hate that site. I do not like the fact that in many ways, I do like the fact that in many ways that website is a lot more private, but in a lot of ways, it's maybe too private. Like, I've had some really bad experiences on Discord, and so I stopped nearly using it altogether. I only have a few friends on there that I keep it just to stay in contact with them. But honestly, I need to get back into promoting my stuff on Discord. That's where a lot of you guys came from. But I'm also thinking uh, about joining Twitter or X. I was considering Blue Sky, but I don't know. I hear mixed reviews about Blue Sky, people saying it's dead and the water, or not only that, but they're really, really political, and I'm not. Like, I'd only be there to update you guys on my videos, on my uploads, and promote my channel. I just feel like the second I make an account on Blue Sky or True Social, I just get banned. I just get banned if I join one of those. So I'm definitely not going to probably join any of those. I'm thinking Twitter just might be the safest place for me to go. Snapchat, I've heard horror stories about, and I'm never going there. You can't even pay me to join Snapchat. But Instagram, I don't know. It's an option. But honestly, I feel like Twitter might be the best. But yeah, I'm thinking about joining some social medias and getting the channel on the up and up. And yeah, I actually want to do this. And at some point, I also want to start doing TikTok. I really don't like shorts. And honestly, while I did use them originally just to get the channel like known, YouTube shorts are like the crux of a small channel. It's either you do YouTube shorts or you do a long form channel. And I much prefer long form content, but to promote my channel, I could just go back and make a few little clips of my older videos and put them on TikTok once a week. I'm thinking about doing that, just the bare edit type stuff, and that will only take me probably a week to go through my videos and make those clips for TikTok. But it's something that I'm actually really thinking about. 100% only be doing this stuff to promote the YouTube channel, and that be it. However, while I do have these plans kind of laid out, it's good to know where my structure is going. I honestly do feel like I need to focus on the video quality before I hit the big leagues, like my writing, which is definitely improved, but I also want to focus on the visuals of my videos and not be so formulaic. So that's what I'm really going to be focusing on in the future. If you guys saw my latest video as well as this video, the Cozy Glow video and the visuals in that, they are not perfect. I'm never going to try to be perfect, but I'm trying to at least improve. Anyway, so with that out of the way, where are we going from here? Well, as some of you know, my AC went out, causing me to back off video production for a bit. And what I thought was going to take me 3 months, looks like it's going to take me 3 months. Still, I'm trying to make as many videos as I can for you guys. And because of this whole situation, plus me planning for the future, I can't make 2 videos a week. I can only upload 1 video a week, and that's just how it's going to be for a while. So what about my 700 subscriber special and Blood of the Chimera? I completely had plans to put out my 700 subscriber special, and I completely had plans to put out Blood of the Chimera at the end of July. But honestly, the way things are going right now, I cannot do any of that. I need to put that stuff on hold until October. I need to focus on other things right now. 2 videos a week, and I will return to Blood of the Chimera as well as any subscriber special in October. But for now, I gotta focus on other things. I gotta focus on improving the visuals. I gotta focus on just making videos once a week, and I gotta focus on the fact that I'm not even at home because my AC broke. So this is an update video, and I normally don't talk about this, but I figured why not? Some of you may wonder why I draw Discord in this way, why I draw my version of Discord, my figurine, with a bit of muscle and a nice V-taper in a lot of my art. Well, simply put, this is what I'm going for in my own life. And yeah, no, I don't have that yet. I look in the mirror and I can see the beginning of my V-taper. It's really, really cool. I can actually see it. It's there, but as soon as I put on a shirt, it's barely even seeable. As for my arms, I can definitely see some muscle growing, especially my shoulder, but I'm not gonna lie, I basically went from sticks for arms to larger sticks. But hey, improvement is improvement, and I'm getting better and stronger every day. And I've only been really taking care of my health and myself for the last 2 years, both mentally and physically. And sure, at the age of 28 years old, I really do wish I was further ahead. I wish I had my channel already making money and with amazing visuals and thousands of subscribers. I wish I was laying on the beach, showing off my biceps to a couple of babes, assuming I had the confidence that you can talk to a hot gal. But I'm slowly improving. I'm getting better. I'm gaining more and more confidence day by day. I even started vocal exercises to try and deepen my voice because I'm not gonna lie, being 28, I'm sick of sounding like a child going through puberty. Like, for some reason, my voice after puberty did sound different. It definitely did. But I almost wish it just went back to sounding like a child, because ever since puberty, it always just stuck in this weird, like, cracky form. And I think it's honestly might have to do with the fact that it reflected that I wasn't really willing to grow. I wasn't willing to put effort into myself or my studies. I kind of just was sliding through life, ignoring my problems and refusing to grow as a person for years. And now I'm applying myself, and I see nothing but improvement. Sure, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but this stuff takes time. And yes, it sucks some days. It's like with anything, you start out and it sucks. You could barely do a dumbbell curl, or you could barely draw a stick figure. And it makes you not want to try, especially compared to everyone else who seems to just be way better than you. It can be so depressing, so demoralizing. But I think the moment I stopped focusing on others and focused on myself, that's when I began to see the most change, the most growth. And that is literally in every aspect of my life. Mentally, physically, drawing, writing, animating, producing, spiritually too. I think the biggest problem today is that no one is willing to try. The entire generation, both mine and the next. And I can understand why. So take it from someone who was a total loser for his entire life until he got tired of it and started to get his shit together. These things take time. And yes, it's nice to have a big picture, but it's even more important just to buckle down and do the work. Something that helps me is to break down big tasks into tiny ones, because if I see I have like a big video, for example, well, it's big, it's long, and it's going to take me forever. It makes me not want to do it. And I end up procrastinating, scared of failing so much that I never even start. Instead of that, I focus on one aspect of it, just writing the scripts. And once it's done, I full on celebrate. I'm talking about going for a walk, dancing my butt off, looking stupid among those seeing me and not caring what other people think, because I accomplished one tiny thing. Honestly, just celebrating the smallest accomplishments, getting out of bed, getting dressed, brushing your teeth. It may seem mundane and silly to celebrate things like this, but do it. Go for small 10-minute walks. Not a run, not an hour. Just celebrate your accomplishments. Before you know it, you'll look back and be amazed. In other words, to walk a mile, you gotta walk an inch. Sure, it's going to be a long time before you hit the end of the goal, but if you don't start with the first step, you're never going to get there. And no, I'm nowhere near the end of where my goal is. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. I've come so far, and despite having a long way to go, within everything I do, I've made it this far, and I can't tell you how much I celebrate that. So if you're like me, feeling like you don't have to start, feeling like you don't want to start, you're not alone. I've been there. This is your reminder to just take life 1 inch at a time. Advice that I really wish I had growing up. And with that said, that is everything, my friends. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you look forward to the future of this channel. I hope you like seeing me draw some new Discord poses, which will be used in the next coming videos. I promise you guys on that. And with that said, let me know down in the comments below anything you guys, any thoughts you guys have on what I had to say in this video. And with that said, guys, don't ever forget that friendship is magic.